Because then we'll have these times where it looks like it for a second, but then it's not. It's just some idiot with his brights on. He forgot to turn it off, maybe. Right, whatever it is. I could duck my fucking head down. You know, I could turn my fucking lights on and counteract it. Whoa. I'm not trying to fucking hit nothing neither. Right? Just because I'm looking for something. Alright, that's why I give motherfuckers space, bro. In case some shit like that happens to them and they hit the brake. Real quick, when I'm looking down for a second, you know, sometimes you look down, you feel an itch, and you look at your leg. Or you got a fucking tweak in your neck and you move your head around. You know, that shit happens, dude. It's sometimes it's nobody's fault. Right? I'm not out here blaming everybody. It's their fault, it's their fault. It's whose fault? I look at myself to blame more than half the time. Even when I could blame you or whoever the fuck. You know, I go blame God if I want to blame somebody for anything. Seriously, I'm not out here trying to act like some eternal victim so I could get fucking power over you somehow. Alright, how the fuck can they do this forever to you? Right, they got everybody acting like they're so tough in a fucking action movie. Or a gangster movie. And then, you know, this shit is not, it's not real, dude. All these people are somewhat fake on the screens. You know, the screens, I'm not talking about who they're depicting. Get it? Right, they're playing makeup. They're playing make-believe, dude. Right, I gotta get through that green light before somebody wants to take their shot. Like this school bus. See, because I don't have a green arrow here either. But I'm going into my fucking lane. I'm not coming into this guy's lane. Right? When I twitch a little bit into the lane, like I turn it back in, I'm not trying to get in your way, dude. I try to stay on my side. I try to color inside the lines of my fucking road. My side of the road. Right? This guy with the brights, dude. He's not going to turn them off? Right? Look at it. Yeah, finally, after the last fucking second, dude. Right? He did it so late that I don't even have a chance to say thank you and flicker him. Right? I don't have a chance to go flick mine and go, boop. I don't have a chance to do that shit and flicker mine. Right? These people are so sick, dog. I'm sick too, but not for the same reason. Right? It's not for the same fucking reason. See, I turn my light off because it's a distraction for them. They see you with a light on. Right? There's no cop gonna stop you for that. That shit is fake. When your mom used to tell you, that's illegal, the cop could pull you over for that. I mean, the cop might pull you over for that because you look a little suspect. Like, what are you looking for? What is so important that you're looking while you're driving like that, you know? But I would tell him, yo, I'm recording, right? Right, I would tell him I'm recording to show somebody what synchronization is. Right, what synchronicity is. I'm showing people the definition of synchronicity through verbs. Right, not just talking about it and showing you like, look at them, like, you know, when it's somebody doing that with the brights off and on, I always flick them. I flick mine off, you know? I flick my little brights off when they got their shit on, and then they turn it off for me. Right, I'm just glad I could go into a store and get those little CBD gummies. Right? I'm just glad for that. You know, that shit helped me go to sleep. And it ain't some pill, bro. It might have weird ingredients in it. It might not be FDA approved, but those pills are FDA approved. Right? I'm not saying that the FDA is a demon. Right? I'm saying that the FDA isn't all it's cracked up to be, but I'm glad they exist. Alright, I'm glad somebody is checking up on the quality of food. You know, the quality of ingredients used. 100%, dude. I'm very glad for that. There's never a time in my life I wasn't glad for that. Sometimes I think it's stupid what they hold back, but there gotta be a reason. Just like this fucking Jabination shit, right? This Jacksonation. The Action Jacksonation, right? Alright, maybe it's all just one big CGI matrix. BS. Alright, for certain people. Right, that's why I don't base everything I believe on the fucking screen, though. That's why I don't just base it off the screen. You know what I mean? Because then I'll see the shit in my eyes and get mad every time. Like, you know, I get mad about it. Whether it's a coworker or a friend, alright? I don't want to sit there, because then they may be nice to me. Right? Is it a fake nice? Because I'm not being fake nice. I keep my anger to myself, but maybe that's what they're doing about me. Right? I thank God it's not them taking out their anger on me based on some shit they heard about me. Because it might very well be true. But they don't have the whole side of the fucking story now, do they? Maybe. Right? And then when I give them enough space, I go a little faster for them. They're not tailgating, but then it's like... It's insane to me how everybody just will get away with the thought of that shit. And I'm like, why wouldn't you ask? I guess it's just easier to say I'm crazy. Right, instead of researching and going, looking it up, right, what the fuck I'm talking about, right, the shit is not just schizophrenia, right, it's not, you could say I do, right, just like those false positive tests, you could say that shit is positive, but what is it from? What are they adding up? You know what I mean? What are they adding up? Because I could say that shit would probably come out positive for me. Alright, that shit will come out positive for me. Because I smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? I'm smoking bogeys and shit. You know, a little late to check to see if I have my ID, bro. But... you know, that would suck if I don't have my fucking ID. Right? These people are like weird. They want to be secret agents. But, they, you know, they get their little technology delivered to them or whatever. They think they're doing something for the community, I guess. I bet that's what it is. Right? I'll bet that's what it is. But... you know, God allows everything, just like, but they're not sitting there saying God this and God that. And I'm not sitting here saying God this and God that to try to manipulate anybody. This is shit I believe. I always thought there's a God. I used to hate God, yo. If you ever knew me in real life, you know. When I was younger, I used to fucking hate God. He took my grandfathers away from me. He took my grandmother away from me when I was young. Right? It made me feel like my parents resent me. Right? He gave me all these feelings in my heart to see if I'm going to resent God. Right? I don't even resent anything anymore. And it could still all be exactly the fucking same. With more people I've lost. I've lost friends now, too. Not just family. You know? Not just pets. Right? I lost a lot of friends in my life. To drugs and a lot of other shit. But losing my friends to drugs ain't just them dying, neither. Right? Maybe the relationship died because of it. Because they saw that I liked to party. And it reminded them of somebody. Right? Or something. Right? They don't know how to drive. They always got to hit the brake around the turn. They don't anticipate the line turning. And then, you know, just letting go of the gas maybe, huh? Right? Maybe if you just let go of the fucking gas... once. You know, you wouldn't be having to brake every fucking time unless you need to turn. Right? I don't sit there braking all the time. Plus, I know I'm a little early for me. Like, I'm on time, but I'm early for myself. I'm usually like, 6:10, 6:05. I punch in 6:05 on average, 6:05, 6:07, 6:04, 6:06, right? Like, around that time. See, now it's still 5:40, it's still 5:40 something, 5:48. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm just talking shit all the time. Because nobody understands. It seems like not a lot of people understand me. Or they'll do the thing. Then they'll do the thing. We'll talk about it, then they'll do the thing. Right, like, I know. Right, there's little red flag tricks I got, too. I just let everybody get away with it. Because I'd rather not fucking argue. At all. I don't want to argue about that shit. Never.